Here is the project I'm going to be using the new machine for until the thumb comes in. It's going to be a little hard to clear, but I'm going to bring the other excavator over here as well. I didn't want the machine to sit at the dealer for a month or so until the thumb got here, so I figure I'm going to put it to work out here moving dirt, and I can push over some trees at least with it. So, previous person come in here and price cut me by about a third to build this pond, and they ended up doing about a third of the work. Well, they might have done half. So here's the pond. The pond was supposed to come all the way up to here. All said and done, they ended up charging them about the same amount that I would have done to do all this. So I'm going to come in here and clear out the trees right here so that we can make the pond bigger. We'll take all these trees down to about halfway through that opening there. I don't think the pond's very deep. It's more of a mud hole at the moment. So I'm going to come in here, clear all this out, and then as you can tell, the dam starts to get a little narrow. It's barely wide enough here to be able to drop a golf cart across. I'm going to come in here, clear back about 40-50 feet, take all these trees out, and I'm going to take this dam, move it back. So I'm going to lay all this up so water's edge will start about where the back of the dam is now. And since I'm going to have so much dirt from digging all that out, I'm going to add it to the back side and make the pond dam about 40 feet wide. But it gets better. So we got dirt piled up on trees, so all these are going to die. 24-inch pipe put in here backwards. I don't know what it is, but people love putting pipes in backwards. Bell's facing downhill, supposed to go uphill. And the water pours out about 4 feet deep. 5. So if that's really flowing out, it's just going to create a massive hole back there, which is going to erode, wash out the back of the dam, cause it to fail. But it'll fail long before then, because with the pipe put in like this, the pond's got to come up 2 feet before that pipe is ever full. Well, if the pond comes up 2 feet, it's pouring over that end, so it's going to wash that end away before this pipe could ever do what it's designed to do. So I'm actually going to make the overflow smaller, but it's more practical. I'm going to do a 12-inch overflow like I normally do with the standpipe, so the pond's only got to come up about 6 inches before that is completely full. And then I'll do a nice spillway over here where the spillway needs to go. But it wouldn't work because this is like at least a foot higher than the pond dam. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to get in here and clear some trees out, but today, before it gets dark, I'm going to run down here and dig this pipe out. Go ahead and get the water drained down. Looks like I can lower it at least maybe 3 feet. Start letting this dry out some, and then I can come over here and get to clearing. All right, first scoop with the machine. Here we go. I'm going to do some baby scoops because I'm going to try to salvage this pipe out of here. Now I knew the dam was going to be a topsoil dam because that's all the material that's out here, which is okay if you make it wide enough, but I don't think this is really adequate. I'm going to try to dig this pipe up and then cut it down to that grade. I'm going to go ahead and take this tree out. First tree cleared with the 220. I have cleared and dug all within about a minute. I'm going to dig over here beside this. Then I think I can just kind of roll it out. It ain't got a lot of cover. I don't want to get too happy. Top layer is the hardest. video with some water gushing out. It's just as smooth as the other machine, the other 220 we got. And like I mentioned, I'm getting another bucket for it, so this one needs a couple shims in it. At an angle so it gets perpendicular to it. I'm trying not to send one of these sharp cutting edges through the pipe, because that wouldn't fare too well. I think I got it dug out enough I can reach over and kind of take a big scoop out and that'll roll it over into this trench. Right there. Alright, let me set the camera up outside and I'll go ahead and pull that. See if I can get this pipe dug out. Try not to break it. I don't understand why people always have the urge to put the bell facing downhill. Not that it really matters on one piece of pipe, but I've seen so many jobs where people have put them in backwards for some reason. This little bucket's gonna drive me crazy. But I'd much rather be using this machine than it sitting still. It don't make no money sitting at the dealer waiting on the bucket, so I'm gonna leave all that for a surprise. I can tell you it's gonna be bigger than that little teaspoon. It digs good, which it should. It should rip rock with that little bucket. That might be a yard. But it probably is a yard. 36-inch buckets, heaped up. Yeah, that's every bit of a yard. Just gotta move a bunch of them to get anything done. Truth. Let a little water go bye-bye. Okay, good flow now. Pond will be down in absolutely no time. Let's walk out here and look at it. I got good flow. I should clean the creek out. Pond's already gone down about 6 inches. Oh yeah. Well, the water went down. Looks like I was able to get about 3 feet down. Now all it does is expose this nasty shoreline. Yeah, I don't know what was going on here. I know all this ain't washed in. It was dug and left that way. Look at all that wood and mess. So with the water down, it'll sit there and dry out some, and that'll give me time to get that cleared back there and piled up, and then start cutting dirt and getting it laid back here. Like I say, it's going to be a topsoil dam, but having the mass of 4 times as wide as what it is, it'll hold in place. I mean, it packs really good. You just got to use what you got. It held water. I mean, if that little 8-foot pile of dirt right there held back all that water, I think 40-foot wide will be adequate as well. Just needs some shaping up.